Thumbs up assembly required. Man, y'all look beautiful tonight. Y'all look so beautiful. We're happy to be here with you today. My name is Justin Hutchinson, and I'm the Director of Business Development at 368. I have the honor of just kicking us off tonight. Y'all gonna see a lot of great content from our amazing speakers. But before we dive a little bit too much into that, can I go ahead and take a time to tell you a little bit about myself? Is that cool? Say less. So there were many labels attached to me whenever I was growing up, y'all. Society put a lot of different labels on me, one of which being a student, a college hopeful, an athlete, an ex-athlete, a first-gen failure, and a smoothie maker as well. I've been a lot of things in life, but all these different labels, they felt like definitive statements on who I was and what I could become. Until one day I became a part of a campaign that gave me another label that I'm so proud to wear.
Paper. Some people think that's worth more than my skills.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
You just gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Analytics and empathy. That's how I gain clients.
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
The new label that I'm very happy to wear is being a star, somebody who is skilled through alternative routes, meaning that I do not have a 4-year degree, I have alternative forms of education, but I'm still somebody who's qualified to have a job. There's over 70 million, yes, damn right. Yeah. And the crazy part is there's over 70 million people like me that are waiting for that very same shot. Tonight you're going to hear way more about it from our speakers, about the future of talent, but really I want to tell you a little bit about how I went from somebody who was making smoothies to a star. So I'm going to throw back, you know, this is me and my Smoothie King days. Do not judge me, bro. Do not judge me. It is really hard out here. Light skin face was a thing. I used to do this all the time. Goodness. But this is me back then, right? And really, if I look back at it, I had so many people that sowed seeds of belief in me whenever I was working at Smoothie King. You see, I would take my time getting to know every customer that would come to Smoothie King. I would memorize their name, their car, their smoothie, and by the time they even pulled up to my Smoothie King, I would already have their smoothie ready. They would walk in, and I would spend time getting to know them, deepening relationships. I think back to one particular story, and it's really all wrapped around a suit. One of my regular customers, his name was Ben Jeffers, who y'all might have had the pleasure of seeing tonight. It's my first time seeing Ben Jeffers in a long time, y'all. Ben Jeffers would come in all the time with his wife, and they would get smoothies. I would always memorize what they got, have the smoothie ready, and by the time he walked in, I would already be just talking to him about life and getting to know him. And sure enough, one day he walks in, pulls up his car, I already see it, make the smoothie, start talking to him. He says, I have something for you. He comes back, and Ben has a Giorgio Armani suit for me. I'm like, whoa, crazy, right? So the next thing he tells me is, you'll need this one day. And as I look at y'all right now, I just think it's the perfect time to break it out, you know? Looking good, yeah? Oh, good. But see, what Ben did was so much more than just giving me a suit. He gave me an opportunity, and although he didn't have a job that I can take and run with, he sowed that first seed of belief in me by telling me I would need this one day. Sure enough, I'm standing in front of you right now wearing that very same suit. I've been working at 368 for 6 years. I've had the opportunity to transform our agency alongside some amazing creatives, grow our agency year over year, become one of the youngest recipients of Baton Rouge Business Report 40 under 40. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I say all this to say the future of talent doesn't look like it used to. It looks like me. But also, it looks like you. I see everybody here who's making major things happen in the city, and each of you have a role to play in transforming the city, transforming the future of talent. You all have a role to play. You all have to sow that same seed of belief. So today you're gonna get plenty of content that's gonna give you the power to do so, but you hold the keys to what happens next in Baton Rouge. It's really all on y'all from this point forward. So I'm really gonna empower y'all today to be a door opener and not a gatekeeper. Be one to open doors for folks like me because there's over 70 million of us. And we're damn good if you give us a shot. We're damn good.